welcome to my channel. My name is JessMedley, and if you haven't seen me before, be sure to head down and click that subscribe button because it helps me out so much. I also have an Instagram at JessMedley that you are welcome to follow me on there and follow my adventures of being a college student, studying theater, working at theme parks, and living life. Whew. I've been wanting to make this video for so long, and I always wanted to make it for like a special occasion. I was wanting to do it for Halloween, and then I just kind of forgot about it, and I was really busy around Halloween. So I thought, what better time to do it than now on Friday the 13th. I've never actually done a story time with you guys, but I thought that this would be the perfect start to my story time series. I don't know how often these videos are gonna go up, but I have this one that I've been wanting to tell, so we're just gonna tell it. So happy Friday the 13th, everyone. It's not Friday the 13th right now, but this will be posted on Friday the 13th, so happy Friday the 13th. So the story I'm going to tell you all today is the story of when I saw a ghost. Yeah, spoopy. To start out with, this was back in high school. I was a sophomore. If you've done theater in Florida, you'll know about the Florida State Thespian Festival, but if you haven't, it's basically a big, giant conference theater thing where like 8,000 educators and students in like the high school age range, they head to Tampa, downtown Tampa, to compete in different theatrical things. There's like solo competitions and large group musical competitions, and there's one-act competition. So basically, my school ended up going my sophomore year because the show that we were doing, Pirates of Penzance, had been selected for a main stage position, which basically meant once all of the day's activities were over for everyone else, everyone got to go see a show. So my show that I was in got picked to be able to be seen by people. I'm not making proper English, but basically a lot of people were able to come and see our show that we performed. Earlier that specific day that we were going to perform, we had to go to the Tampa Theater, which is downtown Tampa. It's beautiful. I'll insert a couple photos here, but it's a beautiful, gorgeous, very old, very known to be haunted theater. So we got there in the morning and we were just there to kind of rehearse, run through things, see our new space, because we were used to doing the show on our stage at our school, so doing this in a new space was a different thing, so they gave us the whole day to go in and just make sure we felt really comfortable before 1,000 people or so, whatever. I don't know how many people the theater actually fits, but however many people were gonna come see us, they just wanted us to be comfortable. So we go in there, and like I'm already on the hunt because I have heard from many other people that it is haunted. I had a friend who had told us stories about just encounters that she's had, and so I was already on high alert of like, oh, where'd a ghost? Because I had never experienced anything like that before, and so I'd always wanted to be the person that like had a story to tell. So that's the story, y'all. So we'd been there for a little bit, and it had gotten past the point of me looking out, like seeing if I could see anything. I guess I'm not gonna see anything today. It's fine, whatever. It happened that we were on stage. We were just like blocking out the show, and I kind of like tuned out because it was basically like a tech week for us. They were working on the lights while we were just standing on stage, and they were adjusting things. So I was kind of tuning out. And I look in the audience, and if you're sitting at the Tampa Theater on stage, you're like right here, and then in front of you is the audience, obviously, and then on the left side there's a staircase that goes up, and then on the right side there's also a staircase that goes up. So I was just glancing back, and on the left staircase I see what looks like a woman in a white dress, and it didn't honestly send off any like signals to me for some reason. It really should have, but I was on stage and I'm like, oh, okay, that's normal, like I'll just, you know, wait for her to come up. And I guess the reason it didn't send off any signals was because all of our dresses were white in the show, so it just kind of like looked like someone that I didn't know was walking up the stairs. And so I saw her go up the stairs. At the Tampa Theater, when you go up the stairs, there's only really one place you can go, and that's out into the audience. So I was just waiting for this person to go up the stairs and then come out into the audience. And then they didn't. And then that was all that I saw. She just walked up the stairs and she didn't come out to the audience, and then that was it. And so I was like, did I just see a thing? I think I just saw a thing. So I was kind of not freaking out, but more like, oh, I saw it, I saw the thing. I was like excited, but also like scared to tell anybody. So it was like, what are they gonna think? They'll probably understand. I kind of just pushed that to the back of my mind. And then later that night, I remember that my friend and I went upstairs to go, I think, look for somebody, or like someone had lost something, so we went to go look around. And we went upstairs, just the creepiest vibe ever. Like I can't describe it, just like automatically we were scared, and it wasn't because like, oh, we think there's something up here, but it was just like suddenly like there, and I'm like, I'm scared. And then I thought I saw something like move, and my friend was like, wait, you thought you saw something move too? And I'm like, wait, you did too? So we were both freaking out. We were like, no way, we're leaving. So we ran back downstairs and we're like, that's it. After that, there was no more experiences. Of course, it was at the end of the night, so I didn't see anything else the whole trip while we were there. About a week later, we're back at school, and I'm sitting in my high school's auditorium in front of the girl who had actually said that she had saw something that was haunted a couple of years ago. And so we were just talking, whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I think I saw something, it was weird. And so I believe it was later that night, I went online and I just typed in Tampa Theater Ghost. And one of the first results that popped up was many people having reported a sighting of a lady in a white dress on the second floor, which is where the lady in the white dress that I saw was going towards. So yeah. So basically after that, I read through a couple different things, and apparently this person had, I don't know if this is true or anything, but had, I guess, fallen to her death on her wedding day. Of course, that sounds like so like that is the story you would tell to make something sound really spooky. Apparently she had fallen onto the ground on the street on her wedding day, and that's why she's in the white dress, and that's why she's on the second floor. I don't know if that's true, but I know that what I saw matched a lot of other things that other people saw without me having known it. So I hadn't known the story of the lady in the white dress ever before seeing it, and then it kind of like confirmed what I had thought I saw. So yeah, that's my story. I wish it was a little almost spookier so I'd have more to tell you, but I still think it's a fun story that I know I enjoy telling, because if people are telling ghost stories, I don't feel left out anymore, because I'm like, hey, I believe you completely, here's mine. So I thought I would share that with you all on this Friday the 13th. If you guys have any ghost stories that spook you out that you haven't really told anyone, or you have told people, please leave them down below, because one of my like pleasures in life are ghost stories. I think they're so much fun. I love kind of getting freaked out, but also like, wow, that's so interesting. So if you have any ghost stories, please tell me. Also, if you've had any other like weird experiences at the Tampa Theater, I know a lot of you that follow me are thespians, and especially in Florida, so if you guys have been to the Tampa Theater like at state, let me know if you've seen anything or experienced anything spooky, because I think that'd be really cool to be like, hey, I know that too. That's gonna be the end of this video. I'm hoping to do more story times in the future. I have many stories, as I've lived a whole 22.5 years, so many stories to come. But I'll see you guys in my next video, and talk to you later. Bye.